This is a favorite time for me during GaryCon because it means we've pretty much successfully gotten through the first couple of days, which is great. Thanks to the team for doing such a wonderful job. Is everybody having fun? Awesome, I am too, and that's because of a lot of hardworking volunteers, game masters, staff members who are helping out, and generous sponsors who are making it work for us. So I hope no one got hurt carrying their GM Rewards pack this year. It's pretty heavy. Everybody had to make a strength check, yeah? That's thanks to a lot of people working hard and pitching in for us. But right now, what we want to do here is bring forward someone that I've gotten to know pretty well over the past few years. Someone who started gaming in 1975, playing Dungeons and Dragons, original Dungeons and Dragons. Someone that you guys may know. Person who created something called a setting, I think it's called the Forgotten Realms. Mr. Ed Greenwood, would you please come down and join us? So, yes.
You got the kids.
Well, forget that.
He wants the big hug. He's like, I'm the awardee. I won the Gary Gygax last time. The Achievement Award for 2026. I'm getting the big hug.
Hold up and glove.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
There you go. The wizard is.
The wizard's a little wiggly.
Flimsy wizard.
We'll have to tighten the screw on that one. He's got a few screws loose. I mean the award. No.
Well,
I know, that was a cheap shot. Well, I know how humble Ed is, so I'm going to take a few minutes. He's a humble guy, I'm not kidding. He's also Canadian, so you know how that is. Right? Very humble. We love our Canadian neighbors, they're wonderful people. All right, so like I mentioned, he started playing Dungeons and Dragons in 1975. He's the creator of the Forgotten Realms, and I've heard him talk about where the Forgotten Realms came from. It started well before Dungeons and Dragons existed. It came from daydreaming in first grade.
kindergarten.
In kindergarten.
Nap time.
That's right, nap time. So nap time's very useful. And then it grew and grew and grew. The Forgotten Realms are sort of a reflection of our world, a multiverse, something out of the multiverse, where perhaps myth and legends come from. And then when he found Dungeons and Dragons, he's like, wow, this could be a really cool place to have Dungeons and Dragons adventures.
Yeah.
And so it came to be. And many of us know about that. Places like Waterdeep and Shadow of the Owl, of course. But Ed has done a lot more than just some D&D supplements. I have to admit, when I was looking things up, I was like, oh my God, you've written a lot of stuff, Ed. There's like over 100 novels, I think. There's a lot of novels and anthologies that you've contributed to and things like that.
Hey!
If I read the list, we'd be here all day. I can't do that. But he started with Spellfire, I think, in 1987, right?
Well, that's the first Realms.
Right, the first Realms novel, yes.
Fool's Master was my first.
I did Fool's Master. What year was that?
I was 6.
Okay. Now you're just showing off.
1965.
All right. So he's been from 1965, and what was your last one? Come out October?
Yes.
Yes, okay, in 2018. So that's a pretty long career. It includes the Elminster series. So a little character, you guys may have heard of Elminster of Shadow, yes. The Courtmere series, the Harpers. I know a lot of people love the Harpers. That's very popular. And the Knights of Myth Draenor. What a great name. How did you come up with Myth Draenor?
I opened my head one morning and there it was.
There it is, Myth Draenor. I see it.
Seriously, names weren't hard. It was like, what can I stick this name on?
Okay, that's a great problem to have. And tons of mythology or anthology contributions that I talk about. AD&D, Forgotten Realms, 1987, right? AD&D, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, and then including Waterdeep, Cityscapes, all the way, and there's many more. And then Fae, Land of Red Wizards, 2022. But I believe you're working on a whole bunch of stuff for outside of this D&D. So.
Yeah.
So he's still going all the time, all the time, all the time.
All the time.
Absolutely.
One day I will fall forward.
Yeah.
And until then,
He's going to be creative, and that's awesome. So this is not the only award that Ed has won. He has won just a couple others. Namely, starting in 1984, he was the best player at Gen Con's AD&D Open. All right, look at that. That's right, in Parkside. That was a long time ago, folks. 1992, Gamers' Choice Hall of Fame. 2003, the Academy of Adventure Hall of Fame. 2017, this one I never heard of. The Order of
Crammy.
Crammy. All right, what is that? Some Canadian thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's where I live.
Oh.
And no, it's the coolest award. Think of a cast brass apple with a handle. It is the best
You got a
award
mace.
ever. Yeah.
All right. Port Hope Civic Arts and Culture Award. Very cultured gentleman, Mr. Greenwood.
Somebody's Googled me.
I did some Google. Like, I couldn't ask you, can you tell me all the things you've done? You get the hint, I have to make it a surprise. And then,
Luke has been researching all morning.
that's right. And in 2022, Canadian Science Fiction and Fantasy Association Hall of Fame. So these are his official credentials, and he said that you can Google. But what impresses me most about Ed is that one might think, oh, Ed, kind of a big deal. He might be a little hard to handle or conceited or something like that. No, I've gotten a chance to know Ed over the last 2 years, and I think Ed is a very kind person. I've seen him be very empathetic. He's witty and very humble. And he does a lot of things to help out other people, mentor other writers, go out of his way to give pointers, tips, lend assistance, lend his image and his words to assist others, often for a mere pittance of what the going value could be for Ed Greenwood. And he still works as a librarian in his town in Canada. And one might ask, yes,
Yes.
and one might ask, why is Ed doing this when he's got so many other things he could be doing and demand for his time to be producing RPG materials and things like that? And when that question was asked, he basically said, if I retire, then the other people that I work with, they won't backfill me because of budgetary constraints. And so they will not have an opportunity to take vacation to see their children graduate high school and college and things like that. So I continue to work because I don't want to leave them high and dry, so to speak. So that's the kind of person that he is. And so I can't think of a better guy to have this award, not only for his talents as a designer and author, but because he's got a heart of pure gold. So thank you, Ed, for being here. I will take your Wiggly Award. We'll get that fixed, and I'll let you say a few words.
Thank you.
A few words. That was great. No, I just want to say thank you. This is
Get the mic closer. Don't be shy.
Oh, all right. I will fillet the mic. I just want to say thank you. It is a surprise, and I don't think I deserve it. It's because I'm just a gamer. There are two achievements. One is lasting, sticking around, and not going away, and the other one is just creating stuff for my friends, my fellow gamers. And I see Jeff standing over there, Jeff Grubb. He worked on the realms with me, and it's like, he can't hear me? Can you not hear me? All right, okay, then we'll do the full oration. I'm sorry. You're going to get telephone sex for the next 5 years. Which is what I do at the library. Which is why they no longer let me ask for it. Because all the little old ladies in Port Hope call the library back over and over.
what's such a voice that's just like smooth?
So no, really, we're all gamers. We're all just storytelling together, having fun together, and I'm sort of a forever DM, and I just write down the stuff so other people can use it. And people ask me about the Forgotten Realms every day of my life, and I just answer their questions. And it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's just what you do. You make other people's lives easier. That's why you're on the planet. And thank you very much for this. But hey,
Thank
I would
you.
be smart if I didn't do it.
I think you guys see exactly what I'm talking about. Very humble. Doesn't really take credit for the wonderful achievements he's done and all the joy he's brought. But I'm not going to let you get away with that. Let's give him a giant round of applause. This is well deserved. All the access is well deserved. So give him one more round.